ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। On page number 4 in Tika we saw तथा च शास्त्रारंभ औपैकम प्रयोजनमेव नाम व्युत्पादन द्वारा व्युत्पादयति. So before we start any grantha, we have to know Anubandha Chatushtaya. So that Anubandha was explained and Upanishad word was explained. Upani, they are the prefix, and Sad is the dhatu. The elaboration of Sad dhatu is given now that we will see. But you know the three arthas, Visharana, Gati, Avasadhana, that sutra is indicated here. अध्यात्म शास्त्रेषु प्रसिद्धा सन्निहिता च अत्र ब्रह्मात्मैक्य विद्या तन्निष्ठानां सर्वकर्म सन्यासिनां सनिदानस्य संसारस्य अत्यंत नाशकत्वात् भवतु भवति उपनिषद शब्दवाच्या भवति उपनिषद शब्दवाच्या का ब्रह्मात्मैक्य विद्या उपनिषद शब्दवाच्या भवति. What is that Brahmatmaikya Vidya? Brahmatmaikya Vidya means I am Brahma. I am, somebody said, I always have the Jnanam, Samanya Jnanam, I am Brahma. Then I get the Jnanam, Brahmatma Aikya. Right? I am. That is Samanya.
But this Atma is that Brahma?
No, that this Atma is that Brahma, that Jnanam you will know only after you study Vedanta.
So, Samanya Jnanam is I am. So that word, Brahma word, I might not know. But I know that I am.
I am can be Ahankara also.
Ahankara.
I am. Everybody knows Aham as Ahankara only.
Yeah. But that Aham cannot.
No, so it is Ahankara only there. If somebody who has not studied Shastra and has Jnanam of Aham, what is that Aham? Ahankara, not Atma. In that Atma, all Panchakoshas are already added. That is why he is Ajnani. Samanya Jnanam is not happening without Shastra Adhyanam. In Shastra Adhyanam, first he gets this knowledge. Aham means Shuddha Chaitanya, not Deha, Indriya, Prana, Mana, Buddhi. So first you eliminate. This is called Tvam Padartha Shodhanam. Then comes Mahavakya. If you do only Tvam Padartha Shodhanam and you stop, this is Sankhya Darshan or Yoga Darshan. Sankhya Yoga Darshan stops up to this. Padartha Shodhanam of Tvam. Then comes Mahavakya. So then you have to first inquire into Tatpada. Then you do Aikya. That is why it is a two-step process. Otherwise, there is no difference between study of Vedanta and study of Yoga Darshan. Yoga Darshan would give as much Jnanam otherwise. Adhyatma Shastreshu Prasiddha Sannihita cha atra Brahmatmaikya Vidya. In spiritual literature, Adhyatma Shastra, Brahmatmaikya Vidya is prasiddha, is very well known. Sannihita means it is proximate. Proximate to what? Atra Sannihita, Brahmatmaikya Vidya. Atra means in this, which is Adhyatma Shastra. Tannishtanam, those who are nishtha in that Brahmatmaikya Vidya, Sarvakarma Sannyasinam Sanidanasya Samsarasya Atyanta Nashakatvat. Those who abide in this Brahmatma Ikya Jnanam means Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma. In this knowledge, those who abide, and they have also done Sarvakarma Sannyasa. Means they are not interested in any worldly results of any kind. Sanidanasya, along with the root cause, the samsara is eliminated by this Brahmatmaikya Vidya. That's why this Vidya is called Upanishad. So study of Upanishad should result in the destruction of samsara along with its karanam. And that Upanishad Vidya is what it does. But it will work only if person has purity of mind. That will be said in the next context. Why it is called Upanishad? Upanishadam bho bruhi ityadyacha shrutihi. Because Shruti says, "O teacher, please teach Upanishad." The student told teacher. That means this wisdom of Brahmatmaikya is called Upanishad. Upanishad also means secret. Secret, it will be said in the second chapter. Why it is called secret? Because even if you hear it, you will not know what it means. Because you need teacher to explain certain things, and that too, if I don't have Shuddhi, which we know, we go on hearing Upanishad and still nothing happens. Tasmat Upanishad Shabda Vachyatva Prasiddhehe Vidyayaha Tato Yathokta Phala Siddhir Ityarthaha. Therefore, with the help of Upanishad, Upanishad Shabda Vachya is this Vidya. Means with the help of Vidya, which is where Upanishad word is used, samsara nivritti, elimination of sorrow for good can happen. Yathokta phala siddhi. So for this to happen, first is gradually I should also see that my samsara nivritti is happening. As I study Shastra, Vedanta, slowly I should be able to release some sorrow from my mind. Or you say there are a lot of knots, granthis. I have to let go of those granthis. Final granthi will be this Atma Ahankara granthi. Confusion between Atma and Ahankara. This is last one to go. But before that, all the granthis means what we call as hang-ups. I have some preconceived idea about something which I want to either keep connected to or stay away from. If I am all pervading Brahma, what can I stay away from? Nothing. If I am Nitya Tripta, what do I need for my Tripti? Nothing. So these earlier hang-ups have to be actively eliminated from my life. I have to put forth effort because I am used to living in some way and I want to continue to live like that. If I don't study Shastra and live like that is one. After I study Shastra and continue to live like that, then the Shastras have not done anything to me anymore. So I must put active effort to open those knots. If I put forth effort, then God's grace will work. If I myself am not willing to do anything, then God will say, Tathastu, wherever you are, stay there only. Yathokta phala siddhirityarthah. कथम तस्य कथम तस्याः तत्शब्द वाच्यत्वे अपि एतावान अर्थो लभ्यते तत्राह. So Brahma Vidya means Upanishad. But by Upanishad, how do you get this meaning that the samsara nivritti will happen and I will become free from all the bondage, etc. I will attain happiness. All of this, how this Upanishad word is referring to, how Upanishad word reveals all this. So he says, Tatraha Upani Purvasya. The Upa and Ni are the two prefix. Upani Purvasya, this was there in the previous page. Sadehe Tadarthatvat. What is Sad? That is given here. Asya Arthaha Shadr Visharanagathyavasadhaneshu iti smaryate. This is Sutra number 32117. Shadr Sutra number is 32117. Visharana, Gati and Avasadana. Visharana means destruction. Gati means attaining to, leading to. So Visharana means Ajnana Nasha. And leading me to Brahma means infinitude or Aparichinnatva. And Avasadana means weakening or loosening of the karma bandhana. Iti smaryate. That he explains further. Sader dhato rupani purvasya kvibantasya. Kvipratyaya in sad dhatu will make it sad nama. It will make it sanya. So now you have a noun upa ni sad, and that sad will become shad. What is the sutra? In Upanishad, sad dhatu sa became sha. Anywhere if sa becomes sha, in Rame Rama Saptami Bahuvachan becomes Rameshu. Right? Huh? Adesha Pratyayoho. That sutra is there also. Upanishad. Kvibandasya sahetu samsara nivartaka brahma vidya arthatvat. All problems along with its cause, root cause will go. Somebody says, I see this person. He has studied Vedanta. He studies Upanishad. Where his problems are not gone. You are saying all problems will go along with the root cause. How will they go? Huh?
Knowing that they are not always the solution.
I have to know, whoever studies, that person has to know, I am Brahma. In Brahma, they are not there. In this person, so he knows I am not the person. Person will have everything. Whatever was there before, to some extent it will reduce. But if you think everything will go away, that requires different sadhana. How much upasana, tapas they have done. What kind of prarabdha they have from Purva Janma. All of that will work. So just because somebody studies Upanishad, Vidya, that does not mean now I should see no problems. He will know I don't have problem. If you think you know that, then you are also Jivan Mukta. This we should always remember. Sometimes if mind is complaint, let us say physically there is some problem and there is pain. So mind will say, oh, unbearable pain is there. Then what will you do? You can't help it because that has come as part of prarabdha. So you have to deal with it. But then what? I am not this. I am different from sthula sharira, sukshma sharira, karana sharira. So sthula sharira problems are not my problems. Sukshma sharira problems are not my problems. In this way, I have to think. So first I have to understand other sthula sharira problems are not my problems. Then these sthula sharira problems are also not my problem. Other sukshma sharira problems are not my problems. This mind giving me problems is also not my problem. In this way, constantly I will have to reflect. Person who has more identification with mind, they will have to do more nididhyasanam in the opposite direction. So earlier, let us say I wanted to go to Gangotri and I took the wrong road and I went on driving and I passed Delhi. And I go and see where is Gangotri, where is Gangotri. Gangotri has not come. Now what should I do? I have to go in reverse direction twice as much. So first from all the wherever I have gone, I have to come back to Rishikesh and then go further. So like that, if I have done lot of attachment to some anatma, you have to detach from that and then you have to attach to atma. So that nididhyasanam will be more because I happily went on driving in the wrong direction, thinking that I will soon reach my destination. Now Upanishad is there, right? सहेतु संसार निवर्तक ब्रह्म विद्या अर्थत्वाद उपनिषद शब्दवाच्या सा भवति उक्त फलवती. So the result is there in that Brahma Vidya when Brahma Vidya refers to this Upanishad. Upa means close, Samipa. Upa Shabdo Samipyam Aha. Samipya literally means near. But nearest, if you go on thinking, then what is that? That is given. Tachasati sankochake pratichi paryavasyati. If there is no sankochaka means a preventer, an obstructor in that, then you go on going further and further deep within. Then where will you end up? In pratichi. Pratichi means atmani paryavasyati, pratyagatma, in pratyagatma. So this is the meaning of the word upa. Other way also it is explained. Upa means you go near teacher. If I want to go near Brahma, the only way to go near Brahma is through Shastra. For Shastra, I have to go to teacher. So Upa can also mean near Guru. And here it is given directly, Upa means near Atma. Atma means Aham, directly. Nishabdascha Nishchayartha Tasmad Aikatmyam Nischinvatam Tad Vidya Sahetum Samsaram Sadayati iti Upanishad Uchyate. Nishabda is Nishchayartha. With a firm conviction. So firm conviction I should have when I go to teacher also. Normally when people leave everything and go to Gurukula, that I have to know Brahma. This is the only solution. If a person goes with this idea, oh, there are so many different ways to solve the samsara problem, this is one of the option. So then there is no Nishchaya. And Nishchaya in this way, when I understand Aham Brahmasmi, then in that Jnanam there should be Nishchaya. Or Shastra, Tatparyam is in Aham Brahmasmi, there also there should be Nishchaya. So if there is vagueness that Shastra is also telling Upasana and some other things, or karma, going to Swarga, Brahmaloka, then there is no Nishchaya. Here he says Nishchaya is in Aikatmyam. Aikatmyam Nischinvata. I am Brahma, in that I should be firm. That Nishchaya should be there. Nischinvatam tad vidya sahetum samsaram sadayati. Then that vidya, along with the hetu, it will do sadhanam. Sadhanam means elimination. That avasadhanam, that is sadayati. Iti Upanishad uchyate. That is why it is called Upanishad. Uktam hi avasadanarthasya cha avasadat iti. So avasadana artha, अवसादन अर्थस्य सदि धातोः अवसाद रूपार्थस्य ब्रह्म विद्यायां समन्वयात् इति सूत्रार्थः. 14 नंबर टिप्पणी. अवसादनम और सद धातु is for avasad. Avasadanam means avasad. That is what he says. So its culmination is in Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya alone will do samsara nivritti, samsara nasha. So avasadanam, see, sad has three meanings, right? Visharan, Gati, Avasada. So where, when it comes to Brahma, you take Gati. Ajnanam, you take Visharana, or Ajnanam, you can take Avasadanam also. Or Karma, Avasadana. Like that, depending upon which meaning of Sad you should take, varies with the context that you should remember. Brahma Vidyaiva Chet Upanishad इष्यते कथम तरहि ग्रंथे वृद्धाः तच्छब्दं प्रयुज्यते. If you say Upanishad means Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Upanishad means Aham Brahmasmi, this Jnanam, then why do you call book also as Upanishad? Vruddhaha means earlier wise people, they call book also as Upanishad. Katham tarhi granthe vruddhaha tat shabdam prayunjate. So somebody says, why can't it have two meanings? He says, na khalu ekasya shabdasya anekarthatvam nyayam. One word cannot have multiple meanings. That book is also called Upanishad, Vidya is also called Upanishad. Really speaking, we know book is not going to solve the problem. Otherwise, we can buy lots of books. Wisdom that is dawn in my buddhi, that wisdom alone is going to solve the problem. इति आशंक्याः तादर्थ्यात्. तादर्थ्यात् ग्रंथो अपि उपनिषद उच्यते. The book is also called Upanishad. Book is called Upanishad because book has the ability to produce knowledge which will remove ignorance and sorrow. That's why book is called Upanishad. ग्रंथस्य ब्रह्म विद्या जनकत्वात् उपचारात् तत्र उपनिषद पदम इत्यर्थः. ग्रंथ is Brahma Vidya Janaka. Book is capable of producing that knowledge. That's why it is also called Upanishad. Like Tattva Bodha. Tattva Bodha is book or the knowledge. Primarily, it is knowledge. But secondarily, book. Because book will produce that knowledge. If I don't study, then knowledge will not come. So primarily, it means wisdom contained in that book. Book is the means to produce that wisdom in this way. Like Ayurvai Ghritam. The ghee is life. So ghee sustains life or nourishes all your body parts to give more strength, etc. Therefore, it is secondarily called life, ayu, in this way. So that is upachara. Granthasya Brahma Vidya Janakatvat upacharat tatra Upanishad padam ityartha. Because of the upachara means secondaries. In the secondary sense, book is also called Upanishad. In primary sense, wisdom alone is Upanishad. Now, a question. Tattvabodha, what is the Anubandha Chatushtaya for Tattvabodha? No, Anubandha Chatushtaya. Adhikari Vishaya Prayojan Sambandha. Whatever is the Anubandha Chatushtaya, whoever is the Adhikari of Tattvabodha, is he Adhikari of Brihadaranyaka Upanishad?
Yes, sir.
Whatever is the Vishaya of Tattvabodha, is the same Vishaya for Brihadaranyaka? Yes. Whatever is the Vishaya of a Prayojanam of Tattvabodha or Sambandha, same is for Brihadaranyaka. But if somebody says, okay, then why study? I have already studied Tattvabodha. If Anubandha Chatushtaya is same, then why study different Grantha? So these things I should know for myself also and in Vyavahar also. Sadhan Chatushtaya Sampanna Adhikari is required for Tattvabodha also and for Brihadaranyaka also. But Tattvabodha Sadhaka has different level of understanding and different questions. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad Sadhaka has different level of understanding and different questions. So Shanka Samadhanam, questions and answers for two different texts have two different students, their questions are different, answers are given at different level. Even though on paper we say Adhikari is same, Vishay is same, Prayojanam is same. Ultimately it is same. But during the journey, there is difference. Like I'll give you an example. In this room or in Kailash Ashram, there are rules. Rules are same for all. But that does not mean you don't make exceptions depending upon person. Tattvabodha Adhikari, you treat differently. Brihadaranyaka Adhikari, you have to treat differently. So you cannot say, oh, but you said like this, but you said like that. No. In every situation, you will have to see what is required and you will have to give that Upadesha. So those who can't understand this, for them, studying Tattvabodha and Brihadaranyaka is same. They will not understand this. So every time you cannot just pull something from here, something from there and say, see, they are same. You said there, here. So something, if it is said in Tattvabodha, if it is revised now in Brihadaranyaka, I should be mature enough to understand, okay, this is what I should understand now. Because now this is what is required. If something was said earlier, that is required for me then. This is required for me now. In this way, I should be able to understand. Then only I'll be able to understand what Vedas are saying. Something is there for Adhyaropa and something is there for Apavada. This also I should know. Otherwise, you said leave Adhyaropa. Why? Because earlier you did the Adhyaropa, now I like Adhyaropa. Then that is of no use. Whatever is superimposed, erroneously said to me, because at that time, that is all I could understand. But a time has to come when I should be free from that. So all these ideas I should understand on my own. Otherwise, study of Brihadaranyaka is not needed. You go on studying only basic granthas. Now, something else Bhashyakar says. Yathokta vidya janakatve, means Bhashyakar portion has not come. Still Anandagiri is saying. Yathokta vidya janakatve ग्रंथस्य किमिति तद अध्येतॄणां सर्वेषां विद्या न भवति इति आशंक्य. It says, how come everybody who studies, they don't get the knowledge? All our questions are discussed here. Yathokta vidya janakatve granthasya. If grantha has ability to produce knowledge, then why all those students, tad adhyetrinam, sarvesham, those who do adhyanam, vidya na bhavati, why they don't get knowledge? Iti ashankya, shravanadi paranam eva, aranya anuvachanadi niyama adhita aksharebhyah tajjanma iti. Tajjanma vidya janma. Shravanadi paranam eva, 17 number tippani. Shravanadau ananya vyapara. Yesterday I told you in Vedanta Sara, what is the definition of Shrama, Dhamma, etc.? Shravanadi, Vyatirikta, Vyapara, there is nothing. Manaso Nigraha from anything other than Shravana. So here also, Shravanadau Ananya Vyapara. Only those people who do Ananya Vyapara in Shravana Mana Niridhyasanam, they will have this. Shravanadi Paranam Eva means Ananya Vyapara Eva. And Aranya Anuvachanadi Niyama, they also should follow this. Aranya Anuvachanam means, in Tippani it is given, Anuvachanam means Adhyanam. So those who study in forest, means those who are not much worried about comforts and all, and at the same time, they withdraw from all activities. That is called forest life. Those who follow that, Aranya Anuvachanadi Niyama, Adhita Aksharebhyaha, and those who do Akshara Adhyanam means Vedanta Adhyanam, Tajjanma, or Akshara can mean Omkara also. Adhita Aksharebhyaha Tajjanma, Brahma Vidya Janma. So I need to do such adjustments in my life. That is what is given here. Shravanadi Para Anuvachanam and living in Aranya. Iti Brihadaranyaka Nama Nirvachana Purvakam Aha. This meaning is contained in the word Brihadaranyaka itself. Brihadaranyaka Nama Nirvachanam. Seyam iti. On next page, 5. Seyam Shadadhyaya Shadadhyayi Aranye Anuchyamanatvad Aranyakam. This Brihadaranyaka has 6 chapters. Shadadhyayi Aranya Anuchyamanatvad, and it is studied where? In Aranya, in the forest. Anuchyamana means Adhiyamanatvat. That's why it's called Aranyakam. And Brihatvat Parimanataha, big in size, big in volume. That's why it is called Brihat. So Brihatvat Brihat. And Aranye Anuchyamanatvat Aranyakam. Tasmat Brihadaranyakam. So it is big in size, and also it should be studied in solitary, in contemplative atmosphere, exclusive study of these scriptures, Shravanadi. Then that is called Brihadaranyaka. So when I study this Upanishad also, I should give maximum time for studies only. Tika. अथ अरण्य अनुवचनादि नियम अधीत वेदांतानाम अपि केषांचित् विद्या अनुपलम्भात् कुतो यथोक्त अक्षरेभ्यः तद उत्पत्तिः इत्यत आह. अथ अरण्य अनुवचनादि नियमात् नियम अधीत वेदांतानाम. Those who have aranya anuvacanam and niyamataha adhita vedanta, for such people also, keshanchit vidya anupalambhat. For some people, Brahma Vidya is not upalabdha. Means even if they study in aranya, even if they have niyama, still, let us say, vidya anupalambhat. Vidya prapti is not there. कुतो यथोक्त अक्षरेभ्यः तद उत्पत्तिः. So here akshar means these words of mantras of the Upanishad. By that, how Brahma Vidya Utpatti will happen? So he says Brihatwaditi. Brihatvad Parimanatah Brihadaranyakam. उपनिषद अंतरेभ्यो ग्रंथ परिमाणातिरेकात् अस्य बृहत्वं प्रसिद्धम्. Among all Upanishads, this is the biggest. Upanishad antarebhyo grantha pariman, in the size of mantras. Maximum mantras are there in Brihadaranyaka. Grantha parimana atirekat asya brihatvam prasiddham. So only in size it is big, or in meaning also it is big. He says arthato api tasya tadasti. Tadasti means brihatvam asti. In meaning also it is big. Why? Because it talks about Brahma. Brahma is big, Brihat. Brahmano akhandaika rasasya atra pratipadyatvat. In Upanishad, Brahma is pratipadya, which is akhandaika rasa. Pratipadyatvat tad jnana hetunam cha antaranga bahiranganam bhuyasam iha pratipadanat. In this text, not only Brahma Pratipadanam will be done, lot of Antaranga Sadhana, Bahiranga Sadhana, in plenty they will be discussed. Means all sadhanas, starting with Sannyasa and Shama, Dama, more and more Shravanam, more Mananam, all of those ideas will be discussed. And Vairagya, which is the famous portion, Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. That is for Vairagya. Anything is dear to me because I love myself. That is for Vairagya. Once Vairagya is there, then Atma Vare Drashtavya. Only thereafter comes Jnanam. Only two things are discussed. Vairagya, Jnanam in that whole portion. Antaranga, Bahiranga sadhanas are discussed. Because without sadhana, we will not know this teaching. It will just fly off. We heard some words, nothing will happen. There are a lot of people who study like that. That is good. It's a beginning. That cannot be the end. Ato brihatvat aranyakatvacha brihadaranyakam. Therefore, this is big and it is studied in forest-like atmosphere. It is called brihadaranyakam. Nacha etad ashuddha buddhehe adhitam api vidyam adadati. If the buddhi is ashuddha, even if I study, I will not attain realization. So for realization, I need lot of purity in my mind. Very clearly Anandagiri ji said, Nacha etad ashuddha buddhehe adhitam api. Even if they study, vidyam na adadhati. In Kathopanishad, there is a mantra, na virato duscharitat, na shanto na samahitaha, Nashanta manaso vapi prajnanenainamapya. So if all those other things are not done, even if you are very bright and brilliant, you will be stopped there. Quotation is given, kashaye karma bihi pakve tato jnanam iti smriter ityarthah. Kashaye karma bihi pakve. So impurities, kashaya means all the impurities, with the help of karma, chitta shuddhi, when they are eliminated, then jnanam will take place. Tato jnanam pravartate. That is the second part. Tato jnanam pravartate. Now, I will just introduce the next part, which we will see tomorrow. This Jnana Kanda and Karma Kanda, that's Sambandha. Yesterday I told you, Acharya is going to talk about what all things I can accomplish without study of Upanishad, where all my next birth could be without studying Upanishad. And if I study Upanishad, I understand and I realize, then what is the result? So he distinguishes all other accomplishments and accomplishment through study of Upanishad. And if I am happy with anything else, then I am still not ready for Upanishad Jnana. If I have understood that all other things are good for whoever wants, not for me, then that person will be exclusively studying Upanishad. And for that person, Upanishad will give the result. So that portion is distinguishing between Jnana Kanda and Karma Kanda. This is the Sambandha Bhashya. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.